Hello, good people of YouTube. So this is another series of AIOps Explained. We are in the IBM Cloud Pak for AIOps version 4.5 release news series. And today we're going to focus on geospatial mapping. And for that topic, we do have a speaker, and that is Matt Griswold, one of our product manager for the IBM Cloud Pak for AIOps. So what are we going to cover in this series? So this is quite a long agenda. We are not covering everything in this video today, but this is what the series is covering in total. This is based on an enablement we had internally, and we are going to publish these topics that are listed here in individual videos. So this is the series, and today we're going to focus on geospatial mapping. So over to you, Matt. Have fun.
Matt Griswold here, product management for topology and event management. I'm going to talk a little bit about the recent geospatial mapping capabilities. So this isn't specifically geospatial, but it's just a kind of a reminder of the use case here where not only does the topological context, when we surface it, help the operators understand what's going on in an incident, but also when we provide that topological context to the analytics, we can do additional use cases like drive the correlation of alerts by the topological coordinates in the estate and calculate probable costs, right? So together, those things are really powerful capabilities, right? So with the geospatial, as it was mentioned several times, it does demo really well. It looks cool, frankly, a lot of buyer appeal, and it's very slick. And it also provides an additional layer of context, as we talked about a few times, right? Understanding where in space resources are can help customers with a lot of different additional use cases. I love to tell the story. Probably a million people have heard it already, but it really it occurred when these geospatial conversations were kind of in early stages, and it really grounded it for me. So I like to share it. But I was having an issue with in my condo with my communication service provider. My internet was down. I contacted them to complain and ask what's going on, but because they knew there was a planned maintenance outage in my area, they automatically prevented me from opening a ticket on their operations teams. And I was just like, oh, wow, yeah, that totally makes sense, right? If you know something's going on in a certain area, then you can not only get that additional context to drive the incident remediation, but also decide things like when you need to roll a truck, or you could see clusters of activity in a given area and start to make deductions like there's a fiber cut between these two resources, et cetera. So one of the first things that we're going to look at here is this is just the standard resource details tab. And when that comes up, we've added this additional tab with location. So if there is geospatial information for that resource, you can come here to see it visualized on the map and understand exactly where it is. Pretty straightforward. You can also do things like search against the map, right? So you're searching for a specific location and you start to see these clustered sets of resources, which we'll talk a little bit more about in the next slide. It's just another way to organize that data into information so that you can help make sense out of it faster from different perspectives. So you can search against the map as well. Jump to the next slide, Gene. And then these resources are also clustered on the map, right? And they're clustered dynamically based on how you zoom in and out, right? And they're also styled based on the resource's status or the event severity against those resources, right? So you can start to see where there might be problem areas based on this sort of high-level visualization with the resources clustered onto the map and then decorated by the severity of the events that those resources are experiencing. And again, looks great, looks cool, demos really well. And so we have these advanced filter builder capabilities in the topology where you can go construct sort of advanced filters and do things like show me every VM that was critical. Well, now you can extend that to show me every VM that was critical in Dallas, as an example. But what it does is when you want to add geospatial criteria to an advanced filter, this pop-up you'll have a pop-up come with, and you can draw a polygon around, in this case, it's most of Great Britain, right? But you can imagine zooming in and drawing the polygon around a particular building, like a data center, and then the filter will return all of the resources that exist within that polygon or in that data center. And then you can save and share those filters results as well, right? So you can So yeah, that gets to be pretty handy, right? If you've got operations teams interested in a particular data center, then boom, you can zoom right in and see exactly what's going on with those. I think that's actually it for awesome.
Thank you, Matt. That was really insightful. Thank you, everybody, for dialing into this video and spending your time with us, and see you again in another video of AIOps Explained. Bye.